Round 3, playing first, keeping. Nice hand. It's always good to see Llanowar Scout do something. Okay. So we go... Oh, cool. Go land. 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 Sapherd. Elves. Pass. Guess we can eat the Spore Crown Thallid, so that's okay. At some point we can eat the Spore Crown Thallid, so we can grow from the ashes, or we can divination. Probably grow first. No, I guess we actually don't want that, do we? We want the 2 blue for Tempest. Can't cast Ancient Animus now, but I don't think that really matters. We're kind of waiting on that anyway. I can double block the Thallid with my Llanowar Scout and my Yavimaya Sapherd. That's probably pretty good. Oh, geez. Double Spore Crown Thallid, huh? Nobody expects the second Lord. Let's see here. 5. So if I triple block, they only kill 2 things, and then they get a 3/3. Man, that's strong. Not sure what to do about that. That's pretty harsh. Probably have to deal with the 5 power guy, but then they just get it back. Wow. All right. Take a bajillion. So let's go divination. Temporal Sundering, no legends out. Well, that's pretty awkward. All right. I guess we sandbag lands for Taeova. Potential draw. All right. Well, with that, guess we'll just give him everything. Huh. Wonder why they'd rather... I mean, I'm cool with that, but why would they rather kill my Saproling and leave me with my 1/3? It's unexpected. Must be a... whatever his name is, Tarnax or Tarvax or Rarvax or whatever the 7/7 dude is. Alright, let's go. Mammoth Spider. While they're tapped out, I feel like we kill the Thallid, but probably not. I guess we just hang out. Okay. I mean, we can kill the Thallid, but they can get it back with the Memorial to Folly, which makes me want to wait. I don't really want to mill them anymore either, since they have Memorial. So I guess we got to mill ourselves. Homered Explorer has just been a liability. And of course, I get rid of Tempest Djinn, one of the better creatures in my deck. At least I didn't get rid of Tatyova, I guess, but... Alright. Twiddling those thumbs. Twiddling, twiddling, twiddling those thumbs. Alright, so we block with a Scout and an Explorer. We're just waiting to go off here. Naban lets us Temporal Sundering, so that's probably something we're going to want to do. Question is, do I hold off on it in case they have like removal for Naban? Because we're going to need it to cast the Temporal Sundering. Because we're going to be bouncing whatever this 12/12 is, probably. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, I guess. So we need 8 mana to do it in one turn, so I guess we could play one more. And we'll hang out. Alright. We gotta wait till next turn to do the Naban thing. We probably just kill something now, because they could attack for a lot next turn. I'd rather have the 1/3, I think. Five cards in their hand, huh? Jeez. It's a lot. So let's go Naban, Temporal Sundering, bounce the Horror. And we're sandbagging lands for Tatyova purposes, although we have 15 cards left in our deck. Well, there she is. Well, that's actually kind of nice. I don't know what we're taking, though. That's kind of the problem here. I guess I could use the scout to get... Yeah, that's actually true. Hmm. I suppose. Another... That's actually remarkably odd. That is remarkably odd that we would see scriptures again, since it is a mythic. I mean, granted it's a different pod, but that is pretty strange. I mean, it's a mythic. Aren't mythics like, mythically rare or whatever? Maybe not. Alright, well, we're going to take your guardians then. Because we're going to need our own artifact creature here. And I guess we can attack with Tatyova if she's dying anyway. I suppose if they're all dying, doesn't matter. I think maybe we were supposed to do the... Well, I was going to say the Arcane Flight Plan main deck anyway. Which is possibly true, but I'm not entirely convinced. I kind of like the Nature Spiral Arcane Flight Plan, though. Main deck, it is kind of good. So I guess the big problem now is Tempest Gen can't be played, and kind of want that Tempest Gen. So how do we win? I'm not sure that we have a means. Grun. Okay. I guess Grun. Do I have anything that can block a 5/4? A kicked Grun. Alright, we'll take it this turn. I didn't lose Grun, did I? I hope not. No. Jeez. So I might drop back down to 17 lands, do the Nature Spiral, do the Arcane Flight, and maybe that's all I need. Hmm. Problem is they have a pretty high value deck. Traxos, that's the card I was looking for. Couldn't think of his stupid name. It's Traxos. They may not. They probably are just running servants for their scriptures plan. Geez, the old double play too, huh? Pretty harsh. Yeah, turns out Scriptures is mythic for a reason, because it's pretty hyper-powered. I mean, at least Grun is a big boy. That's good news. 7 cards left in our deck. Seems not super feasible. I guess I probably should have just been running the Arcane Flight as like just a way to win. Just a way to get right over top and win. So that might have well, see the issue is that's bad against aggro, but I would say aggro is pretty unusual in this format. Like that deck that we played second round is you don't see it very much. This is a mid-range format. So actually Arcane Flight probably should have been the main deck plan. In hindsight, of course. Always. My whole life is hindsight bias. So can I attack for 20 and do anything? They just block with a Drudge Sentinel. Okay. Well, here we go. That's actually pretty cool. Hmm. Jeez. Lingering Phantom has done some serious work for him. Journey Mage, so... I guess they can... Well, actually, no, it doesn't matter, does it? I don't care if they kill the Snapper, because I've got bigger concerns. Bigger fish to fry. Guess we could have bounced Whisper, so then they couldn't get back their Drudge Sentinel, and then block with it. It's probably true, although they still have enough chumps, don't they? Wow. And my opponent got 40 tickets or whatever, 35, 32 tickets on top of whatever they got. Jeez. Lucky. Wait, where's... Oh, it's third from the top, too? Jeez. Maybe our plan should be trying to time them out at this point. Doesn't seem like a great plan. So at least Broken Bond is going to be good, but... What's the other effect? Draw a card and then what? Oh, untap lands at the... Okay. Well, the top card of my library is most certainly not an instant or sorcery. Didn't see like any removal from them though, is that right? Basically in their entire deck. That's a pretty good sign. I would argue. I'll take 5. No kicks? It's unexpected. Guess if I'd milled them for, especially given that they didn't play Memorial to Folly. Yeah, alright, I guess I just start milling them, even though they can give value, just because I've been losing my own. The funny thing is I've been losing to my Homered Explorer. That's hilarious. So, can we win? The question. Yeah, I think we can actually. So, first things first. Done with 18 land plan. I think we're done with the scout again because it's whatever. And then we bring in the Spiral because we need secondary use of awesome things. Broken Bond because it kills a lot of things in their deck. Anything else? Arcane Flight, which I think we do want. So we'll cut probably another Scout because they're so mediocre. Does lower our creature count pretty significantly, but so be it. Alright. Okay, try again. Yes. That's a keep. Alright. Lost a few minutes there to a phone call, but we're probably still okay. Oh, that's too bad. Candle. Alright. Guess we'll play Grow and do that. So, I guess we want to kill the Surveyor because the Scriptures. They do have the Saproling pump stuff, but that's alright. Could have killed Whisper there. Not sure that's necessary. The Phantom. Well, I guess the good news is I can take care of that, but then they can sack their Whisper. Not sure that matters. So they can hmm. Oh, I think this is probably fine actually. I guess they have to fairy mana now though. Jeez. This isn't working out the way I wanted it to. Although they didn't get their blue mana, that probably means they already have it. Alright, Servant, getting the Phantom back. But I think they just want to sack those two to get the Servant back, which probably makes more sense. So I think we're gonna be chilling instead. That's actually a pretty good draw. Why don't we play that? Grun, very good, okay. Let's play the Sapper and pass. Because we also have Arcane Flight now. And the Hexproof dude. So that's a means to win right there. But we don't want to attack with both and let them trade or whatever. So that's really not that big of a deal. We don't want to play Grun because of Scripture. They just concede, huh? Alright. Maybe because they're low on time? I'm actually not sure on that. Did we bring in everything I wanted? The Arcane Flight is super important because they don't have any flyers. I don't think Ancient Animus is a way. Yeah, we need to deal with Whisper. So that I think needs to stay in as well. And we need everything else because we just are low on creatures. In Bolus's Clutches lets us take to Fairy too. That's pretty crazy. Okay. All right. We can totally get this. Yeah, I guess it's a keep. Well, I guess I'd rather see an Adventurous Impulse than, say, Llanowar Elves turn 1. Alright. Uh-oh. That's pretty awesome, actually. Okay. Land would be nice. Very good. So we're going to bounce these two. And heck, I'll attack with an Aban. Candle or Precognition Field. Can also grow from the ashes to guarantee the Tatyova, but you know what I want to do with Tatyova. So I think we're going to go with the best use of mana, which is Precognition Field. We're getting the land next turn, so that's good news. That means we can play Tatyova and set up for a nice grow from the ashes for some ideally supreme value, but we'll see if that works out for us here. Servant and Lance. Well, could cause some issues. It could. Alright, so hopefully they don't have the removal. Otherwise we can theoretically... Yeah, actually that's not a bad idea. Let's get rid of the lance and play the candle. Because then next... Yeah, that actually makes more sense. Because then we're guaranteed the Tatyova boost, and we don't have to worry about Jousting Lance hurting us. So let's blow this up. Play the candle. No land cards. Candle, pass. And then next turn we can go Tatyova, land, follow up, grow from the ashes, land, draw, life. Potentially very good. Whisper. Well, I can steal Whisper too. Because if I steal Whisper... Because Whisper's pretty nasty with Death Bloom Salad. Or is it? Oh, I can... Okay. Let's go Tatyova. Draw a card. Nature Spirals, not bad either. Guess we take it, because I want Tatyova to live. They might have just wanted it for sack fodder, maybe? I'm actually not sure on that. Oh. Well, we can save in Bolus's clutches to steal their Teferi. That's actually a pretty reasonable plan too, isn't it? Ooh, Arcane Flight as well. Good. So let's grow. So they can sack that to get their... That's actually just fine. Glad to see Naban doing something. It's kind of satisfying. So they play Teferi, we just gank it. Or something else big we need to steal. Phantom's kind of a big deal, but... We're not in emergency status just yet, are we? No. So let's play the Djinn. Because we're trying to watch out for the scriptures too, aren't we? Alright. Oh, fungal infection maybe? Okay, let's play around with fungal infection. Can we afford to take 5? I think so. Or I guess it was 7, excuse me. Okay. So candle this. Could have done that before damage, but I wanted them to do it after they played their spells. Made sense at the time, trust me. Alright. So we want to get in with the Tempest Gen. And there's our Arcane Flight. So, alright. In for 6, because they're dead next turn, so guess we can play the elves in case we need another blocker or something. Alright, that's not good enough. So, let's get in with the Tempest Gen here. Alright. Well, ended up going 2-1. I think alright, so I think my issue with this deck was a couple things. I don't think my main deck was properly made. So I was still under the mentality Arcane Flight's not a very good mid-range card, and maybe it's not for the most part, but I think this deck sort of needed it. This deck needed like a little bit of more, like a little bit way more to win rather than just Tempest Gen. We needed more. So that was my problem. The Hummerhead Explorer, I swear, cost us a couple games too, milling ourselves when it's tough. You know, you'll hear the people and they'll write the comments where it's like, why'd you mill yourself? You should have milled them. But they had cards where they got graveyard value, but at the same time, I ended up, you know, I mean, it's obviously random what you mill with Hammered Explorer. It just so happened, I think the 2 times I milled myself, I milled some pretty important cards. Nature's Spiral should have been in here. So a couple main deck choices that in hindsight weren't good. I'll have to, but that's good to go back to the drawing board and recognize that for the future. But happy to go 2-1 with this. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a cool deck. So we'll see you for the next one.